Alright, so we're back with some more triangle strategy. Roster-wise, grinded quite a bit. Groma, I actually really enjoy using Groma, so yeah, I leveled her up quite a bit compared to the others. Benedict and Julio are still level 20, Jens and Leonel are, well, Leonel especially, yeah, just end up not really being able to use these guys much. Everyone else 22 to 23-ish, with the exception of Anna, of course. Speaking of which, I can promote one of these up, and I really think I should just promote Anna. Just because her stat increases are a lot more than the others. She has 5 stats going up by 1 compared to, well, he gets 4, but yeah, I just think I use Anna way too often to not to be able to justify using her. So yeah, I know Sereno is required and all that. And so yeah, but shielding stance is not something I really need from him. And so yeah, I think Anna with the passive will be good. So yeah, I'm gonna promote Anna to a Master Assassin. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that.
I await your orders.
Alright, so we're gonna leave the encampment and continue the story. I believe last time, oh yeah, there's a new character story. We're just gonna check out what Groma's up to with Jiva.
Might I sit here for a bit?
If you don't mind the company of this old maid, you're more than welcome. Well now, shall we have ourselves a little chat to pass the time?
By all means. I would like nothing more than to hear of your exploits in the Salt Iron War. I have read much of your surpassing prowess on the battlefield, but would be honored to learn more in your own words.
Oh, child, that was so many, many years ago. How many enemies did I fell on the battlefield? I long since lost count. They say my very name was feared throughout the land. You and others may call them exploits. The truth is, I was nothing more than a skilled dealer of death.
You sound as if you regret it.
Against fellow soldiers and warriors like myself? No, that is simply the way of war. But
Respectable.
my acts also brought suffering to those who did not deserve it. The Roselle, for example.
The Roselle? How so?
I was leading a siege on the citadel of the Sands in Hyzant, not far from the source.
Is that
The
where
Hyzantian commander
Minister
was a worthy
Sorceley
foe.
Ende was?
The battle drew on, and we were losing men and resources with little to show for it. Seeking to end the battle quickly, I chose to raise the fort with wildfire, and so it fell. All too late did I learn that its jails were filled with Roselle, captured slaves who had fled servitude at the lake.
But you did not know they were there. You can hardly blame yourself for their fate.
Do you think the Roselle who roasted to death would say the same? What of their families?
You cannot forgive yourself for this, even so many years later.
And why should I? Because my countrymen sing of me as a hero? To this day, visions of charred bodies lying in the rubble haunt me. Lumps of burnt flesh that were once men and women who wished only for their freedom. At first, I tried to forget, but the weight of my sins was too heavy to bear, and so I abandoned everything and left my home behind. Fortunately, I had already trained a protege to follow in my place.
And ever since then, you've
Who
wandered the
is
realm
that
alone?
protege?
Yes, but no matter how far I traveled, I could not escape my regrets. And now, Norzelia finds itself embroiled in
Oh, I
another
wonder if we're
bloody
gonna fight her
struggle.
protege at
The
some
horrors
point.
of the past come anew.
Unless
If
it's,
fighting is all
what's
I
her
am good
name?
for, then
Avlora.
the least I can do is fight for peace. It may not atone for the death and suffering I have wrought, but at least it may save others from the same fate.
I'm sorry. It was not my intention to make you relive such painful memories.
Worry not, lass. Truth be told, it's something I'd been hoping to get off my chest for a while now. But this old maid's rambled on long enough, I reckon. Thank you for the company, child.
Learn more about Groma. It's always cool. Always cool to see what these people's backstories are. I don't think there's anything else we can do. So we'll go on and head to battle. And also hopefully shops will restock.
There they are.
Cordelia!
House Wolford. I cannot say I am surprised.
Hello, Avlora.
General of Laura, release Queen Cordelia and surrender yourself to us. Thalas and Erica are dead. Your ship is destroyed. There is no one coming to your aid. Nowhere for you to run.
Maxwell! I knew you were alive!
What soldier worth her salt would forfeit her position without a fight? And even if he was a fool, Thalas was our prime minister. I am obligated to avenge him.
Obligations.
Then draw your weapon.
Also, does...
General of Laura is not an enemy to the kingdom. She has sworn herself to my service and to Glenbrook's protection.
So she can manipulate you to her own ends, no doubt.
No. The oath she spoke to me was true.
Queen Cordelia.
Please, lay down your arms. All of you.
I will not. Have you forgotten who forswore this kingdom and its royal family in the first place? Who invaded the Crown City and killed the king and Franny? Who exploited Glenbrook with no regard for its people?
We of Esfrost.
Tell me what you would call that, if not evil.
And I suppose thieving into the Crown City and attacking without forewarning is justice.
I do not make such claims. And I know I cannot, until victory has been won.
Pretty words. So the winner takes it all. The castle, the queen, the right to claim justice. Is that what you desire?
That is all I have ever desired.
Alright. And I see Milo in the back there. Is she... Because I didn't see her in the roster. I couldn't train her. So I'm guessing she's required. So victory condition, defeat Avlora. Defeat condition, allow Roland to fall. So Serenoa can fall, that's fine. As long as we defeat Avlora. Level 24 Dark General. 144 base power on her attack. With a pretty strong bloody... Oh, deployed units only 9. Why do I only have 9? Okay, so Milo's not on here. So yeah, Milo is a required 1. You 3 I don't need.
Please, leave everything to me.
Piccoletta for the... maybe the decoys needed, maybe not. Definitely you. Definitely you. Definitely
wish.
you. Okay, I think that's everyone then. Let me check the map. So barricades on all sides. If I can get Huet to fly on here, that'll be pretty good. Or these... Okay, they're weak to fire. Okay, they're mostly weak to fire. Yep, then. Yeah, okay. Fire and wind. And resistant to lightning. Okay. So that means that... Sorry, Corentin, you're not gonna be too useful here. Archibald would be nice, but he can't jump up there, I don't think. Six, 7, it requires 3 jump to get up there. Yeah, and he only has 2 jump. He can't get up there without help. Okay, Groma it is then.
To me.
Okay. I think that'll be my team. Okay, let's see. Okay, Milo's locked in. Let's get Huet up. Oh. Let's get Huet up here. Because once she's up there, she can start dealing some damage. Okay, she can go up here for this. Okay. I kind of want to just do the same thing and just teleport Anna all the way in. Actually, if I can get Anna to come up here with Surmount and then just go along this path. It's gonna take her 3 turns to get up there. Should be okay though. Groma, you're gonna come here. Serenoa. Yeah, we're gonna overload one side, I think. With Groma and Huet going the other way. Actually, I'll put you here with my mages. Since you have TP Physic now. And Gila kind of in the middle, I guess. Okay. This should be okay. How far can this arrow reach? Okay, I should be able to take the first barricade in peace. Clash within Whiteholm Castle. The battle begins.
Everything rests on this, Serenoa. We must do whatever it takes to win.
I know. No doubt Avlora will be the greatest challenge we've faced.
Indeed. She killed my master. Killing her will prove our cause is righteous. Come. Let us be rid of these Esfrosti bastards!
Face me if you dare.
Oh wow, she's just gonna straight up. Can I just first turn? Probably not a good idea to use Quietus as like first turn. Okay.
My turn.
Oh yeah, I also upgraded Roland's weapon. Um, just in case people didn't notice. Okay,
Here I
they're
come.
marching up. They are marching up indeed. Oh, that's blocked, huh?
Not another step.
Allow me. Now what to do?
Oh, you're Milo. I thought you were Gila. You're coming over to this side. Oh, you're blocked by that thing, huh?
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Can I hawk dive him? Nope. Oh, I can come here. That should be able to hawk dive. Nice.
Death from above.
Okay.
For the greater good.
Medina, you come over here.
I'll show you what I can do.
Oh wow, that actually spreads out throughout, huh? Wow, I thought it was just gonna be like a small AoE, but I guess not. I guess we can just...
Don't be afraid.
Child's play. You are nothing like the Maxwell I fought before.
I don't think that did a lot of damage though. I need to quickly check. Oh
Let me
great,
heal your
regen.
wounds.
HP regen, huh? Yeah, that did 20 damage. Not a lot at all. What does she have? It says Amulet of Immunity. Immune to all status effects. Right, cool. Oh, this music. Ooh, this music.
Victory goes to the quick.
Oh yeah.
Let me show you what I've learned.
How about you just wait your turn for now?
Behold true power.
Okay, Azana. Same thing. Just lightning the thing.
Flee while
Oh,
you have
wow.
a chance.
100 HP, wow. Okay, she can hit Narv. She can hit Narv. I need to move Narv out of the way. Oh, she moves faster than me. Oh boy. Okay, let's come be bait. Let's be bait.
Try this.
Come on, sleep.
Silence.
Ah, no sleep.
Charge. Brace yourself.
Oh, great. Reinforcements.
For the greater good.
I don't have many of these. I need to be careful about how I use them. Oh wait, I'm safe here actually. She can't hit Narv yet. So I'm gonna move her here. And in turn, they'll get me up to 23. That's fine, that's good.
Time to take flight. Focus. I will fight to my last breath.
Prepare yourself.
Okay,
Face
where
me
are
if
you
you
going?
dare.
Are you going to Roland or are you coming? Oh, you're moving backwards.
Choices.
I'm gonna moon jump here.
Think you can catch me?
Blue Knight you,
Take this.
and then move back. Yes.
Forward.
This could be bad, but it might be worth it. Move you down to 16. That would give Anna a chance to run.
Here.
Okay. That might have been a bad option, but we'll see. Serenoa is... I'm okay with Serenoa falling. We already had a battle where Serenoa died really early. That's a lot of damage. I was not expecting that amount of damage, actually. Ooh.
Let me heal your wounds.
Okay, Gila.
Go swiftly. This helps. Thanks. I fight for peace.
I think I need to fleet... no, not yet. I'm okay. I'm okay still. Uh-oh.
Show you what I can do.
No longer okay. No longer okay. Who's next? Who's next? The bowman's gonna be soon. I need to in tandem. I need to have Medina go. Oh, actually, I can have Serenoa go. And then run back. Who's number 2? Oh, the healer. Do I do that, or do I in tandem Medina and have her heal? Because Medina can get in range to get a big heal off. 17, 8. Even if I get a big heal off, will I survive Avlora? Potentially. Not likely, but potentially. Can Avlora... Okay, hang on. Can Avlora hit me from behind? No. She cannot. Let's in tandem Medina. And spark the whole battlefield.
Don't be afraid. Count on me.
Hang on, can I double item? Hang on 1 second. I move here.
thanks.
Oh, I didn't double item. No. Oh no.
I'm a fool.
Uh-oh. That was bad. That was a bad decision.
True power.
Oh wait, paralyzed. Oh, Avlora can come in for a free attack on Serenoa now. Anna goes first. Anna can defend them.
Your orders?
Take
My
this.
thanks.
Okay,
Face
Avlora's
me
gonna
if you
come
dare.
kill Serenoa. No, she's still going back. We can do this then. As long as we keep Avlora at bay
I won't lose.
while we get rid of all these, we should be okay.
This is it.
Here I come. Taking this battle is won.
Nice. Okay.
Good grief.
You need healing. And you need healing badly. Attack first. And then come back.
For the greater good.
Oh, I can't. It doesn't reach like that. Okay, let me double items.
Here you go. Save my neck. Here you go.
Okay. And next turn I can double items again if I need to. But I don't really want to do that. This is a poor position to be in.
Now I end this.
Choices.
I can moon jump, attack, and move. If that's what I want to do.
You won't know up from down. I'll punish you.
I hope you're watching, Grandfather. Lightning!
I shall
Okay,
do what I
good.
can.
Good paralysis. Can I reach? Nope, not enough reach. Sanctuary then.
This is what I do.
Tides are turning.
Okay.
Allow me.
Okay, we can end that guy. And deal pretty good damage.
With the powers in me.
Please don't move. Just stay there. No, she's moving. Okay, move
Very
back.
well.
Move back.
Stay down. Time to work. Into the shadows.
For victory!
Oh boy, how do I want to do this? Okay, Avlora can't attack me from there.
Yes! For my kingdom!
Whatever it takes. Here you go. Blessed. Time to take flight.
Okay,
Darkness engulfs you.
Good grief.
heal yourself,
For these old bones.
and then move up.
I will crush you!
Alright, Avlora, don't move too much. Move just one, that's good, thank you.
From where shall we strike?
Come over here and... No, come over here and sweeping slash them.
I'll make this quick.
Oh, come on. More reinforcements?
I shall do what I can.
Sanctuary.
For one and all.
The tides are turning.
Shall we dance?
I can moon jump, attack, and move. So let's do that. Moon jump,
You can catch me.
attack,
That must have
now
hurt.
me.
Ever more lovely.
and move.
Time for some sorcery. Don't be afraid.
Okay, we can get rid of the... We can get rid of the battle mage, but that's gonna take... She's gonna be taking a lot of damage.
Sounds right.
We might be okay here.
This is the end. Allow me.
Okay, Frederica. You're already in range of Avlora, which makes me very concerned. Because I don't think you can take a hit from Avlora at all. I think you can take one hit actually, as long as it's just one. Okay, we can get rid of the shield bearer.
With the powers in me. Very well. Tremble in fear. Not a chance.
I won't lose.
How much damage is on that? About 50, which is, I think, okay.
I'll try this.
I will crush you.
Okay, what is he gonna do?
Destroy myself. So you survived, Dawnspear? No matter. I have beaten you once, I can do it again. My blade thirsts for another taste of your blood.
I was powerless then, but not now. I will strike her down and show my master how strong I've become.
For the greater good.
Medina, you are... You're gonna be trouble, but I think you'll be okay. Come here. And we're gonna do 2 double item. We're gonna double item. Nah. Maybe not. Heal Serenoa. Yeah, just do that.
Will help.
I'm here to help. This battle is ours.
Can I folk? No. Okay.
From this range. Shall I?
Okay, the healer's not gonna do much damage, so it's really just that guy up there.
My miss struck true.
Okay, Hawk, what are you gonna do? Okay.
My turn.
Yeah, no chance of sleep there. Okay. You. Anna. 66%. It's not gonna happen, is it? I need to try though. Nice, okay. Come over here and just attack this guy. I missed.
For the honor of House Wolford.
Okay, delaying strike. Push her down to 13.
Wait your turn.
And then move over. Move over here, I think. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, that's a bad idea. Why did I do
I
that?
shall do what I can.
Gila. Haste yourself
Victory goes to the quick.
and just stay there.
Shall we dance? There is life in these old bones yet.
Time for some sorcery.
I can try to hurt her as much as possible. The condition is just to defeat Avlora. And I think I can. The healers are focused on other targets and not
I will end
Avlora.
this.
So I think I'll be able to. Oh yeah, that deals a lot of damage.
Flames, heed my call.
Charge.
4, huh? 2, 6, How much damage to Avlora here? 30 damage. You really don't do much damage, do you? Come back here. Hang on, the Hawk Knight does 12. I think I can kill Avlora before then.
Did you see that?
I struck you down with my own hand. So tell me, who are you behind that mask?
I am Frost's Bane. My mask stays on until the last handful of dirt falls upon your grave.
Or until I kill you and rip it from your face myself.
This is where you fall! Yes!
The heavens judge you.
Okay, who's number 2? Number 2 is the Bowman. I want to in tandem. No, not in tandem. I want to come here. We're gonna Rite of Lightning. Yeah, we're gonna Rite of Lightning you.
Tremble in fear.
And hope you don't one-shot my whole backline.
I see right
Not
through
bad. I am finished.
Maybe next time.
Oh wow.
I will not give up. Not so long as I draw breath.
I'll do my utmost.
Okay, that hurts. Oh wait, no. Roland is fine actually. Roland's completely fine. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to just quickly double items. No, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do, actually. Oh, I already used in tandem. Uh-oh, okay, never mind. Okay, both of you go before her. So I think Avlora's dead here. As long as Frederica gets to go. Okay, just double items.
Here you go.
And then also just a normal HP on you.
Here you go. Have my gratitude.
Back at you.
Fool.
Uh-oh.
The hunt is on.
Come over here and... Oh, I can't Shadow Stitch? Okay, never mind. Blind Arrow you.
From this victory is ours.
Allow me. I don't pull my punches. We must tread carefully.
Too slow. Too slow.
Please don't attack Roland. Okay, moving back. He's moving back.
I shall do what I can.
Come over. Sanctuary.
For one and all.
My thanks. From where should
And
we
I think
strike?
this is where it ends, I think. I think we win here. Oh, so close. Oh no. Delaying strike. Delaying strike her.
Wait your turn.
9. Perfect. We win. We win. We win. We win. Move over to this side. Don't come heal. Don't come heal. Don't you dare heal.
I have failed.
Let's play.
Okay. Sorry, Groma, but
It's been fun.
you served your purpose of distracting them. You served your purpose. 5:16. Yeah, I have to just end this now. Let me quickly just check first how much damage these will do. 0. Okay. Let's scorch. Come over here and scorch this battlefield.
Fire.
Nice, we win.
To think
Whew.
this is as far as I go.
Okay. We lost Groma, but all we needed was to beat the objective. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with just getting the objective there. Middle of Valor, nice. 1 obsidian, 2 quality irons. Cool. Cool.
We have won.
You are finished, General of Laura.
How have I failed?
Stop! Please, you've already won.
No, not yet. We cannot stand before the people and declare victory while our enemy yet lives.
This is the reality of war, Queen Cordelia. Do me the honor of witnessing my final moments.
General,
Glenbrook demands justice. Step aside, Your Majesty.
then I beg you, as Queen of Glenbrook, do not do this. Spare her, please. I cannot bear this cruelty.
As you wish. Let us end this war and spill no further blood in its name. But the names of our murdered kin still cry out for vengeance. For them, I will see her dead.
Wait, is that... Roland, is that you?
Roland Glenbrook. Back from the dead.
Let us settle this once and for all, Avlora.
What are you saying, Prince Roland?
There is no need for you to take such a risk.
No, but indulge me this one last time. Allow me to finish it on my terms.
I mean, I guess
Very
so.
well.
So you wish to duel me before the throne? Fine. I accept your challenge.
Not here. Come.
Oh, the bridge. Ah.
This is where I defeated Maxwell. You have a penchant for poetic justice, I see.
Mock me for being sentimental if you wish. I care not.
No, Princeling. 'Tis not something I hold in contempt. But your sentimentality will not save you from the same fate as your master.
We're just gonna watch as Roland freaking dies.
Now! Victory is mine.
Well, he dodged.
You fight well. Well enough to protect her. To protect Cordelia in my stead.
Holy shit. Did she
General
just jump?
Laura!
Again, no. If they don't hold her body in a casket, I'm not believing it. I refuse to believe it.
Roland casts off his mask and defeats Avlora in a duel, though her body falls into the Norzelia River and is lost.
Nope, don't believe it.
After a momentary withdrawal, the Hyzantian forces attack the Crown City again when word of General Avlora's demise reaches them. The Asfrosti army folds quickly without anyone to lead them. House Wolffort defeats the remaining guards and seizes control of the castle. They secure the Crown City just as dawn breaks, though the battle has not left the city or its people unscathed.
Okay, so Glenbrook has been... oof. Yeesh. That's a lot of destruction.
It is finished.
Oh, sorry.
But the road ahead is long and arduous. Glenbrook's wounds run deep.
So deep it makes me wonder if the kingdom will ever recover.
We will make sure it does. There is nothing the combined might of the Glenbrook royal line and House Wolffort cannot achieve.
Wow,
Right you are.
self-certain
I'm glad I
much,
am to have you by
Serenoa?
my side, old friend.
That was a really confident line, all things considered. I wonder if I chose the other methods of infiltrating the castle, if there's going to be this much destruction. I would assume there will be, but... Alright, and such ends vengeance burns within me.
Overwhelmed by the forces of House Wolffort, Esfrost's troops are scattered and driven from the Crown City. Glenbrook, at last, is free. Several days after this fateful battle, Queen Cordelia announces her intent to abdicate the throne and make way for another. Roland Glenbrook, his face no longer hidden from the world, will take his rightful place at the seat of power. With the prince's friends having only just finished grieving his death, and his enemies having only just finished toasting to it, this news shocks the foundations not only of Glenbrook, but of Norzelia itself. Prince Roland has proven his pedigree by storming the walls of Whiteholm and routing his enemies, delivering his sister to safety in the process. The prince becomes king, and condemns the schemes of Gustadolf, making known Esfrost's plot to usurp the throne. However, the people's reaction to this news is not quite a chorus of approval.
There's been a lot
It is
of
plain
destruction.
that the ravages of war and the shame of subjugation have left an indelible mark on the once prosperous nation. Although the battle for Glenbrook is behind them, Serenoa and the rest of the city's liberators must make ready for a struggle of an entirely different sort.
Chapter 14, Part 2. Glory shall find you. I assume this is more about how to rebuild the kingdom.
Congratulations on returning to your rightful throne, King Roland.
Ah, you returned. My friend, a word.
Yes,
I am honored to have had you by my side on this journey. To be able to call you friend.
as am I, Roland.
Your Majesty, representatives from Hyzant have arrived.
To discuss the new terms, I assume.
We shan't make undue demands of your time, King Roland.
Oh.
We've simply come to say farewell.
That's it? No negotiations?
Without your
No.
aid, my people would still be under Esfrost's iron rule. Glenbrook owes you a debt of gratitude.
Consider the debt paid. The knowledge we gleaned of Elfric's capabilities was more than worth our troubles.
Really? That's it?
Indeed.
No
it
negotiation?
surpassed my every expectation.
No, like,
The
asking
Holy
us
One
to
is
do
sure to
something?
be pleased with the results.
That's it.
Your Majesty, can we trust you to lift the embargo and keep Esfrost subdued?
Of course. Lord Wolfort has promised his full cooperation in that regard.
Your Majesty, lest you misunderstand your friend's position, allow me to make one matter abundantly clear. Minister Serenoa is of the Saintly Seven. He is not to serve at your whims, but by the grace of the Hierophant.
I understand, but he is also a Lord of Glenbrook. More importantly, he is my friend. As such, I would ask for his assistance in the days ahead, as I have in days past.
Great, now we have to
Your
serve two
Majesty,
people.
It is plain that the friendship between you two runs deep. However, the rules of politics are old and immutable.
And what does the Lord himself think of his new position?
Can I
Of
resign?
course, I am grateful for the honor Hyzant has bestowed upon me. I will do all in my power to serve both the Hierophant and King Roland with all faithfulness.
In other words, the Hierophant does not have your full loyalty.
Well,
Glenbrook and Hyzant are to be two nations united in purpose. Surely it is reasonable that Lord Serenoa acts in service to both?
Thanks, Benedict.
Perhaps King Roland and the Hierophant should discuss my lord's role together.
You are right, of course. It is not our place to assume the goddess's intent.
Very well. I hope to meet with the Holy One as soon as my duties allow. I expect busy days ahead for you, Serenoa. Be prepared.
Yeah,
certainly,
yeah.
Your Majesty.
Busy days indeed.
Milo shall stay in Glenbrook for the time being. If there is aught she can assist you with, consider her at your complete disposal.
Really now? Is she gonna finally join the
Remember,
party?
Milo, that you are the symbol of friendship between our two nations.
But of course, I live to serve, Minister.
And with that, we shall take our leave.
May we meet again soon.
Alright, see you guys. I'm surprised that ended as calmly as it did. I mean, aside
They
from, you
leave
know...
us with a spy. It seems we still haven't won their trust entirely.
Well, true.
Whatever secrets they uncover will only attest to our commitment to the friendship between us.
Still, their actions speak volumes. Their aid has not come without expectation of just recompense. Already, they seek to make Lord Serenoa their puppet.
Yeah, I guess that was the biggest
We
thing.
need Hyzant's aid to crush Esfrost.
By the same token, we cannot resist Hyzant without Esfrost's might. And once Esfrost is laid low, Glenbrook will have served its purpose. What then would stop Hyzant from tightening their grip?
Just as they did with the Rosal. The injustice I saw at the source is not something I'll soon forget. If you require proof of Hyzant's true nature, you need only remember.
I know. I know. This country is my home. Built by my father and the kings before him. Safeguarded by my sister and generations of my forebears. I will rebuild it. Restore its glory and its pride. We will not be treated as dogs at the end of a leash.
Easier said than done, I'm afraid.
For now, we must look within. Only after that work is done should we look without.
Within and without are such weird words that I don't think that really works in that context. It kind of works, but not perfectly.
Oh, it's you.
May we speak for a moment?
Of course, brother.
Yeah, sorry I pretended to die.
My apologies. I'm so happy you're alive. It's just... I believed you dead for so long.
I understand. But hiding from the world was the only way.
You needn't explain. I don't blame you in the least.
I wonder how Gustadolf is doing with all this news.
About General Avlora.
Avlora... She was
a servant of Esfrost. Our enemy.
I don't think Cordelia believes that, and I don't
I know.
fully buy that either.
And you know there was no room for mercy. Not if we wanted to win back Glenbrook. Not if I wanted to rescue you from Esfrost's clutches. However, I thought you deserved to know. She did have parting words. She asked me to protect you in her stead. It seems she cared for you, in her own way.
She did. She was harsh, but always kind.
Our scouts are yet searching for her, but her wounds were grave. I fear when we find her, she will... Cordelia, what's wrong?
I'm fine. I simply need to rest.
Fine. I think not. I'll call a healer.
All Gila, she's pretty good.
No. This whole time, I've refused to show even a moment of weakness. It seems my efforts have taken a toll.
Finally, she can relax a bit, I guess.
You did well, sister. Now you may relinquish your burdens. I'm here, and I won't leave you again. But please, visit the infirmary. Some bed rest will surely set both of our minds at ease.
Thank you. I'm glad to see your trials haven't stripped you of your kindness. Welcome home, brother.
Nice heartfelt conversations. Gustadolf.
So, the Crown City has fallen. I see. And what of General Avlora?
Presumably dead.
She fell into the Norzelia River and has not been seen since.
And my siblings, Thalos and Erica?
They died, fighting bravely in battle. My condolences, Your Grace.
Dead.
I understand. I have fewer pieces on the board than ever now.
Pieces. Really is true what they say about him.
Why is there fire in the back?
It seems I was wrong to think that Hyzant would remain idle. Or was my more grievous error to be taken in by the prince's false death? Regardless, I was a fool to show House Wolford any mercy.
Well, at least you recognize that.
Your Grace, reports from the battlefield tell of an unknown weapon being brought to bear against our forces.
Oh? Continue.
They say it sank one of our ships in a blast of purple.
Our iron, our pride, torn apart like sheets of parchment before a storm. We mustn't allow Hyzant to think they've won the upper hand. I intend to answer their weapon with one of my own.
The secret weapon that was being made. Oh, that's it. So Glory Shall Find You is just looks like just an epilogue, I guess. Yeah, feels like just an epilogue for the part. And so ends chapter 14, I assume, unless there's a 14 part 3.
After retaking Whiteholm Castle, Roland assumes the throne. Joy over the return of the line of Glenbrook sweeps the kingdom. Yet not everyone is quick to welcome Roland back with open arms. Life under Frosty rule treated them well, and they suspect him to be naught but a figurehead of a puppet regime. Roland's absence, it seems, made room for discord among his subjects to flourish.
Chapter 15, Part 1. A Banner's Worth.
So that is what happened in my absence.
Yes. Gustadolf was a clever ruler. After the invasion, Patriot and his royalists cozied up to Esfros in order to protect themselves. Gustadolf used them to his every advantage. He stripped them of their privileges and left them nothing but their governing responsibilities. I don't think Patriot much cared for that, but it did ensure everything continued smoothly, without interrupting the people's lives.
Now I understand why there was little unrest after the occupation began.
A clean, effective takeover by a well-seasoned commander.
Yeah, Gustadolf was
But all the while, he
intelligent.
was preparing to face the next conflict.
Wait. Does he intend to march on Hyzant next?
I believe so. I wish I could be more specific. But the goddess's shield cannot protect the Holy State's capital from Esfrost. Not anymore. He said it will all be over once the death snell is ready.
What is this death snell?
A new weapon born from the coupling of his frosty ironworking and explosive projectiles. Thalos claimed it is powerful enough to break through the goddess's shield.
To think Esfrost is capable of creating such a monstrosity.
So much for their reign of peace. Taking over Glenbrook was only the first move in a bigger gambit to seize the source. I am disturbed to learn of Gustadolf's plan. But rebuilding our capital must take priority.
Very well. We should investigate the extent of the damage and discuss how best to proceed from there. House Wolfort will lend whatever aid you need.
Thank you, Serenoa. But since you are one of their saintly 7 now, I'd ask you to keep an eye on Hyzant as well.
Double spy.
Cordelia? Apologies. A brief spell of dizziness.
I have been looking everywhere for you, Your Highness.
Patriot. Patriot.
I do not recall giving you leave of the infirmary. Your injuries are still healing. Would you undo all the trouble I went through to get you the best of care?
Are you a healer,
Pray,
Patriot?
return to the infirmary at
Patriot?
once.
It wouldn't do to push yourself, Cordelia. Rest now. Leave everything to me.
All right.
Oof, yeah, that's
We got a pretty good understanding of the damage in the capital, my lord. It's a tad more than we were expecting.
yeah, that looks
I
like a
see.
lot.
Then we must make haste with repairs. Let's report this to Hyzant and see what aid they can give us.
Are you sure
Was
that's a
there
good
anything
idea?
of note besides damage?
I don't think we should be asking Hyzant for anything at the moment.
Ain't an easy way of putting this, but not everyone's exactly pleased to hear Prince Roland's returned. Esfrost exempted Glenbrook's subjects from the salt tax. Likely a bid to get in everyone's good graces. And a damn good one at that. But more than that, the so-called freedom Gustadolf brought to the kingdom seems to have made a splash. He threw out the old ways and made it so anyone could better their lot in life dependent on their ability, instead of their birthright.
Just as in Esfrost.
Then the people must have looked quite favorably upon Gustadolf's rule.
I wager folks ain't too pleased to see us, since they figure it means things will go back to how they used to be.
Roland surmised as much. We must do something to show the people his is a return worth celebrating.
Anna, have you looked into the state of affairs in the castle?
Yes. The head of the Royalists, Minister Patriot, is extending his influence.
Of course he is.
He made quite the name for himself, even under Gustadolf. Though he seems eager enough to support King Roland, he was just as eager to serve the Archduke. I do not believe we can trust him.
Not a bad idea. Speaking of which...
Distinguished members of House Wolford, how hard you are all working to rebuild our capital. What a delightful thing to see.
Yes,
Minister,
what do you want?
You do us a great honor, visiting us out of all the many other responsibilities that must vie for your attention.
Oh, come now, do not think yourself so insignificant. The entire kingdom owes you its thanks, myself included, of course. We are so grateful for House Wolford's aid, even though you now serve a different master.
We are only doing what any of King Roland's loyal vassals would.
I see your double talk there.
Speaking of the king, I'm afraid we've a bit of a problem. His Majesty seems to be entertaining thoughts of retaliating against Esfrost. But the people have had their fill of war, and I'm sure you're already aware the people look upon the royal line with disfavor.
We are aware, yes.
I only beg you take every care going forward.
I mean, I would agree with, not attacking Esfrost at the moment.
A warning.
Even so, there is naught we can do but focus on rebuilding.
Indeed. Let us return to the king and apprise him of our progress.
I would walk the city with Sheila a bit longer and speak with the people.
As you wish. But this is not the capital you knew. Be careful, my love.
Alright, I guess... Who are we gonna follow then? Oh, we have 18 character stories. We'll see this new person first, I guess. He looks fancy. That guy looks really fancy. Oh wait.
Must you go, sir?
Isn't?
I regret to say I must. I have been idle for long enough.
Oh wait, that's Maxwell.
But
See,
know
I
this,
told you he wasn't dead.
I shall forever be indebted to the Roselle. I know not why fate delivered my battered body to the shores of your village, but I am fortunate that it did. I owe my life to your kindness. Thank you.
That is Maxwell. Wow.
He'll have no doubt
See?
with us.
He's
He only did
alive.
what was right.
We knew he was alive.
But where will you go? Safety is a luxury few are afforded these days.
The war rages still, and so long as it does, I must fight with every inch of my being to end it.
A single man can't fix this tangled mess of a world.
You can
but
say
I am
that
not
again.
alone. Every moment my allies risk life and limb without me is a moment I owe them for their bravery. I must rejoin them at once.
I see there's no convincing you otherwise. Very well. But we expect to hear news of your victory soon.
I sense the world is on the cusp of great change. Change for the better. When it comes, let us celebrate its arrival together.
He's alive, and I'm guessing he's gonna join us now.
Well met, friends. I require passage to see Lord Serenoa.
And who are you? If you want an audience, you'll have to wait behind the rest.
Wait. That cape, it can't be.
You're Sir Maxwell.
And Serenoa's gonna hear that? Really?
My lord,
Sir Maxwell has returned.
Cyrano's like, what?
My apologies for my abrupt departure, my lord. Full glad am I to see you have managed without me.
Oh, he had amnesia? Okay.
Sir Maxwell, you're alive.
Aye, and none the worse for wear, I hope. It seems fate would have me take up my spear once more.
Where have you been? We all feared the worst.
Avlora's fell blow cast me into the river, and its cold embrace washed away my memories, along with my pride. I awoke in a village of kind-hearted folk. I might have stayed there, blissful in ignorance, had news of your exploits not reached them. It was then that old memories stirred, prideful memories, painful memories. My purpose became clear. I must end this war or perish in the attempt. I hope that I have not come too late to make a difference.
Well, technically, the war already ended.
We would be
Technically,
honored to have you fight by our side.
I know there's more game to go,
We
but
hope you can say the same for us. Don't
technically the war already ended. Alright, we now have Maxwell in our team. Mid-range attacks, multiple powerful abilities, which I assume means that he is going to be very reliant on TP. Okay, there's only 2 main stories. But let me just look at the roster first. Let me just check him out. He looks really good though. Like, I'm actually gonna be honest. Kind of prefer that look to the mask look. And yeah, Roland is now unmasked. I assume in his battles. Yeah, lots of counter stance, chance to counterattack. 1 TP when attacking 2 or more enemies at the same time. So triple thrust and lance hurl are all just 1. Okay, Gungnir will actually give me TP. Triple thrust and lance hurl will not. Run through will... Oh, it's basically rush. It's Roland's rush, except... Yeah, it's exactly Roland's rush, actually. Traverse at level 27. I can get that pretty quickly. Well, not really. That's within like the next 2-3 battles, I assume. Alright, let's work through these character stories, starting from the bottom. We're just gonna start from the bottom and work our way to the main 7 people.
Thank you for journeying all this way to assist us, Medina. I fear the healers in this region are otherwise occupied today. You have my apologies.
No need to apologize. You may call on me whenever you're in need.
I have 2 wounded here.
Something happened here?
One of our own, and an Frosty.
The cause of all our strife in the flesh. Treating the enemy first. Have you lost your mind?
His wound is far more grievous. We must tend to him or he will die.
What fealty have we to those who robbed us of our king? Who would drive us to ruin?
We may have no fealty to his nation, but we have a duty to him, as a man whose life depends on us. Leave your talk of allies and enemies on the battlefield. It has no purchase in a place of medicine. So long as I practice the healing arts, it is my duty to save them both. They should be able to get some rest now.
That was incredible, Medina. I am sorry for what I said earlier. I was not myself.
I think you were.
All is forgiven.
But, well, you know,
At
stress
one
and all
time,
that.
I would not have challenged you. Would that I had your courage. You can. Simply keep your desire to help those in need first and foremost in your mind. The rest is sure to follow.
What is the Frosty man doing anyways? It looks like he has his arm on his head. Is that it? Well, that was a really short scene, but... Oh. Oh, you've seen my games now. Anyways, yep. Next up is Piccoletta, who looks like she's cheering up some children.
Oh, however will we carry on?
That's the exact same mother. No, I'm just kidding. They just have the same sprite.
Mama? Did the fire eat it?
They're just like me.
Piccoletta.
They lost everything. They're sad and hurting and don't know what to do.
And I assume they
Sitting there
can't
all
really
alone,
go
I thought I'd
in
never smile again.
battle.
But that's when you and the others found me. You told me I threw my ball so well. Hearing that made me so happy. I felt warm inside again. I realized I wasn't alone in the world.
Do we have an official age for Piccoletta that we actually have her on the battlefield?
Wow! Look, Mama! She's amazing!
What are you doing, miss? I'm juggling. Do you like it?
It's incredible! I wish I could do that too!
Me too. Well then, why don't I teach you?
Piccoletta is just like a troop leader. She brought joy to those children. She turned her sadness into a smile to cheer up others. That child can be a ray of light, warming the hearts of those bereft of hope.
Come one, come all! Behold, Piccoletta's circus! The greatest show in all the land!
And I can juggle and make an illusion of myself. Alright, we have a bunch more. Let's look at what Narv is doing here.
Damn it all. At this rate, I'll never come close to carrying on Grandfather's legacy.
It keeps not
Maybe I was never
autoing.
destined to be a great mage after all.
Really now? Now you're doubting yourself?
It hurts!
Really, you're gonna pair him with Gila though.
Oh no, the poor child's fallen.
Hey there, are you hurt?
He just said ow.
It hurts so bad I can't even stand!
Not to worry. I'll fix you right up. So dry those tears.
Really?
Yup. The pain will disappear like magic. You'll see.
Wow! It doesn't hurt anymore. Thank you, sir. Grandma, look! My leg's all better now.
Are they like completely broken?
Thank you so much for healing my grandson.
You don't need to thank me. This is nothing.
I feel like it would have made a bit more sense if Grandma was a little more...
Those robes. You wouldn't happen to be a student of the Archmage Grandante, would you?
You know my grandfather?
Whoa.
Of course I do. What a great man he was. All
always using his magic to help those in need, much like you. I was just one of many whose lives you saved. Why, that was over 30 years ago. I lost my house to the fires of war and nearly my life along with it.
So from the Salt Iron War.
Spellcraft and healed my burns. Had it not been for the Archmage Grandante, I would not be here today. I am forever in his debt.
Even though Grandfather's name was erased from Hyzant's records, his memory lives on in the people he helped.
It sounds like he was a truly amazing man indeed. And I know he would be proud of you for following in his footsteps.
Do you really think so?
I do. And I have no doubt that one day you will restore the glory to your grandfather's name. No matter what the Ministry does to erase his existence, his spirit lives on through you.
And to whoever the next person you train is, I guess.
That I might help even more people with my spells. Just watch me, Grandfather. I'll restore the honor of your name if it's the last thing I do.
Cool. Wow, okay. That's just a good story. I don't know if it really reveals more about him or not. Yeah, I don't have Lionel's story in here. I assume that's just because I haven't leveled him up at all. We'll just go with the rest though. The Bloody Shield. What is his story about? More with
The
Hewitt.
hour has grown quite late.
Otto.
That was my first scouting excursion in many moons. I'd forgotten how long they can take.
'Tis not often I get the chance to soar over distant lands such as these.
That was an actual, like, stream. That was like an actual good scream.
If it's coin you want, it's yours. All of it. Please, just spare our lives.
We'll be taking the coin. But I'm afraid nobody would see my face can go on living.
Please, please have mercy.
I shall be your shield, my love. Run while you can.
They need us. Quickly!
I'm with you.
Hewitt can probably just stay up there.
Let them go!
What's this now? Did someone call in the army? Wait. I'd recognize that grubby shield anywhere. You're Sir Flanagan. You're but a lowly coward would turn tail from the duchy. But I bet your shield would fetch good coin at auction.
You shall have it, on the condition you do not lay a finger on these two.
Or better yet, I'll take your shield, your money, and your lives. Kill the lot of them! How'd that coward best us?
Yeah, I mean... Retired or not, he's still a former general. You don't become a former general just by, like,
Thank you, good sir.
stumbling your way
We are
up.
forever in your debt.
Especially not in games like these.
Are you hurt?
No. The three of us couldn't be better, sir. All thanks to you.
3?
3?
Oh, pregnant?
She's with child, my lord.
Yeah, okay.
Then I am relieved thrice over.
Pray, tell us your name. I would name the child after you, should it be a boy.
This is hardly a deed worthy of...
What's that
The
accent?
man before you was Flanagan, an honorable soldier. Perhaps too much so for his own good.
Flanagan. A fine name indeed.
That just sounds like
Thank you from
southern.
the bottom of our hearts, Sir Flanagan.
Yeah, that sounds like
Truly are the
southern.
The People's Shield.
I dare say it's a fitting epithet.
I am hardly worthy of such a lofty title.
I mean, it's better than Bloody Shield.
If only that were your choice to make. You didn't start calling yourself the Bloody Shield after all. Am I wrong, Sir Flanagan? Or should I say, the People's Shield?
Then I suppose I must endeavor to live up to it. For my sake, and for that of the one who may bear my name.
Well, you two go and try to not, you know, die or get caught by bandits again. One regret left in his heart, huh? What is it, Archibald?
Who in their right mind sends an old man on a scouting mission? Oh, goddess take me. I can't wait to retire.
Wait, who did send you?
I can't very well do so until the war is over.
What will you do once it is?
I can't say I have any plans in particular. But there is one regret I'd like to remedy. I'd like to find my first love. I still dream of her, even all these years later.
Considering the war, wouldn't
She was the general of the Frosty forces during the siege of the Citadel of the Sands. The turning point of the Salt Iron War, that was. I never learned her name. We were enemies, yes, but
That's Groma.
from the battle we
It has to be Groma.
one another.
It has to be Groma.
She caught a beautiful figure on the battlefield. Her every movement was majestic. More than anything, she was a fearsome warrior.
That's Groma. It has to be Groma.
There is none in the world like her. I wonder what might have been had we met in a tavern instead of as enemies.
I see. I hope you can find her then.
I assume the last story of both Archibald and Groma will just be them talking.
Well, looky here. Easy mark.
Let's get them before they wise up. There.
He saw us?
We're too far away. Inhumanly possible.
Monster!
How did you sense those bandits from such a distance?
Rats like that will never get the better of me. Until this war is over, I've only begun to fight.
And you ask why they send you on scouting missions.
That's it. I know what I'm going to do when we're done fighting. I'll travel the land till I find the Frosty general who caught my eye.
She's literally in our encampment.
Strange, but I sense her presence wherever I go. Might be she's closer than I think.
She's literally in our encampment right now. I think she literally stands next to you.
If that's the case, I'd better do what I can to end this war, and fast. Time to work twice as hard for an early retirement.
Anna's like, this dude. I'm pretty sure they stand literally next to each other. Or like, super close to each other. No Groma story. Alright, Jens, what do you have for me?
This place was host to a battle not long ago, wasn't it?
We have come here to help. Let us offer what relief we can.
I never imagined the war would spiral this out of hand. Before the fighting started, all I cared about was becoming the realm's greatest blacksmith. I dreamed of forging the perfect weapon, a testament to strength. But what is strength, truly? Of late, I have pondered much on that question.
And have you arrived at an answer?
Well,
There they are! Thanks for the sweets you gave us. Hey, let's play a game!
Very well. What shall we play? Apologies, Jens. You may return. You needn't wait for me.
Come on! Over here!
I just have to repeat, I really like the set piece,
I believe I may have found my answer, Lord Serenoa.
these set piece places that they have for me.
Kindness. Warmth that kindles a smile upon a child's
Yeah,
face.
like these set pieces that they have these events.
fighting,
Like
no
you
matter
can't
what trials you
explore
may
these
face.
places, but they look
Through it
really
all,
good. Like
your
you
heart
don't need like a
remains
super
unbent
big
and unbroken.
city around it. Like this looks
That is what we're
fine
in
on
this
its own.
for. You, my lord, and the unmatched weapons you carry within you.
Hey! You should play with us too!
If you insist, here I come.
I assume Jens is kind of still like a teenager, like at least maybe like yeah, maybe early 20s at most. Oh, this is the direct continuation of the last Julio event where he took someone into jail.
Lord Serenoa, may I speak with you?
Come on, Otto.
About that noblewoman, yes? Eridor has told me what happened.
Forgive me. I know that I should have waited for your orders before acting.
Sereno is probably
But
fine
I
with
could
it.
not leave that woman to her devices. The longer the war goes on, the more the people suffer. I imagine their feelings toward their rulers must be souring. In spite of this, that woman tried to use your name to wrest their food away. Had we let her go free, people would have thought she was acting on your orders, and their mistrust of you would have only grown. I believed we had to show them that soldiers stand for justice, and acted. I accept whatever punishment you deem fit.
Sereno is totally fine with it,
There will
dude.
be no punishment, for you have committed no wrong.
Yeah.
My lord.
Anna looked into her. It seems that woman's ill repute dates back to her days in Glenbrook. Likely, she thought to obfuscate her misdeeds in the Crown City by hiding within my troops. But she wasn't able to conceal her true self in the end. I suppose she thought to earn my favor with the stolen food. Unfortunately for her, she misjudged my principles.
Lord Serenoa.
Forgive me for my oversight in this matter. I shall take all necessary precautions to ensure nothing like it happens again.
So, you aren't upset with me for throwing a noblewoman in jail?
He's totally fine with it. It's
Had
not
I been
the
in your
nobility.
position, I would have done the very same. For her misdeeds in Glenbrook and the crime you caught her committing, I shall order her banished at once. She will never again be welcome in the Wolfort domain. Let it serve as a deterrent to any others who would prey upon the common people. It is rare that I meet someone so committed to holding those of high birth accountable for their actions. I hope you will continue to do so. House Wolfort must be a house the people can trust.
Of course, my lord. You have my word. I knew I made the right choice. Unlike Patriot, Lord Serenoa is a man worth serving. Yes, I finally found where I am meant to be. I cannot rest on my laurels. Yes, I must serve my new lord as best I can.
Yep. And that honestly sounds like the conclusion of Julio's story. Hewitt brings Azana into the woods. That's like never a great start to a story.
Tell me, why did you bring me all the way out here?
Otto.
Was something unclear in my explanation?
Well, truth be told, I was clutching to the hawk for dear life. I could not make out a single word of what you said.
I mean...
Well, then perhaps it's best to simply show you.
What? Who? Oh, it can't be.
Izana, my love. I'm overjoyed to see you unharmed.
Still alive, I see.
Alive?
I actually, like,
Where
for
have
all
you
the...
been? I looked for you. I looked.
I caused you worry, and for that I am truly sorry.
I actually didn't
I went
expect him to
meet
be
you,
alive.
But on the way realized that you were being followed by Hyzant's watchdogs. I threw myself at them to serve as a distraction. You managed to escape, I see. So my efforts were not in vain.
You fool. You should not have worried about me. What did they... What's wrong? Are you wounded?
The goddess of salt has scant mercy for those who have renounced her. The marks her scorn left remind me of their presence on cold nights like this. The night I escaped, I fled to my home. However, I returned to naught but ashes.
Makes
I
sense.
fled further, deep into the mountains. There I found refuge with a kindly old woman, where I've lived ever since. Until now, that is.
You asked me for my assistance, and I am as good as my word. I hope my efforts did not disappoint. I expect you two have much to talk about. I shan't disturb you any longer.
Yeah, Izana, just call Hewitt again when you need
Hewitt
her.
here explained to me how you've come to be in their service. I would give anything to aid you in your fight, but...
Say no more. Do not worry, my love. Leave everything to me. I shall bring this war to an end, so that no more innocent sacrifices are made upon the altar of faith. But for now, let me spend this night by your side.
I'm glad. I'm glad that he's alive. I honestly thought that they would keep him dead. That she would find like other ways of living, but I'm glad. I'm glad that that happened that way. Alright, Harabana? Hasabana?
Go on, have another glass.
Hasabara.
I'm offering top shelf drink for bottom shelf prices tonight. No need to fret over your coin purses.
Whoop whoop.
See? This is why we keep coming back. Nobody treats us better than our Hasabara.
Quite the crowd tonight, eh? Good to see it.
All thanks to you for supplying me with that mead.
Thanks to my good fortune, you mean. I got it for so cheap on account of the batch not measuring quite up to the brewer's usual standards.
Still, look at how happy it's made them. There's nothing I love more than seeing my tavern full to bursting like this. Thank you, Eridor. Truly.
It's nothing, honest.
Ah, and just like that, they've nearly drank me dry. Might have to close up early tonight.
Celebrating something, Hasabara. Whatever it is, we'll drink to that. Pour us around.
I wish I could. Seems the barrels have run dry tonight. But if you'll come back on the morrow...
Run dry? You've enough for these drunkards? You can't spare a drop for those of us who are risking our lives for you on the battlefield? Oh.
Come on, soldier, you know better than that.
Hey! Who are you calling a drunkard?
You are
Don't
drunk.
you fools go spoiling the one spot of happiness we've had in a long while.
Enough! My tavern's a place for forgetting troubles, not stirring them up. You do well not to look down your noses at the very people you've sworn an oath to protect. You want respect? Go out there and earn it by ending the war. Then there'll be drink aplenty to go around.
You tell them, Hasabara. They're no better than us.
Dude, you're not
aren't
helping.
Blameless either, you know. These soldiers do put their lives on the line to protect yours.
Thank you, Hasabara.
They get enough grief on the battlefield without you giving it to them off it.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
No, I shouldn't have let my temper flare.
Look, there's still some drink left here. How's about you raise a glass together?
Yeah. You can have some of ours, too.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Level head you've got on your shoulders there, Hasabara.
It helped that you pitched in when you did.
Ah, now that hits the spot.
Doesn't it? Here, I'll pour you another.
See, now this is what I live for. Giving people a place they can come together and leave the worries of the world behind for a while. Somehow, I know this is what Theo would have wanted me to do. If only I could raise a glass with him.
Now, Theo, I expect to stay
I
dead.
reckon he'd be proud. You've made a spot of sunshine for people that don't get much of it these days.
For one, he's named.
What with business booming again, it looks like I'm going to have my hands full for a while. Don't you worry for your mama, Theo. As long as there's ale to be poured and smiles on her customers'
Oh wait, no.
faces,
Theo's
she'll be just fine.
the son, right, I forgot. Not the lover. I'm getting the stories mixed up. Sorry, Hasabara. 8 more stories. Quarantine and then the main 7 people. Okay, almost done.
What's so urgent you can't let a man sleep?
Quarantine and
Nothing
Eridor,
less than
huh?
the completion of my groundbreaking research, Eridor.
Oh, it's... I remember the last one now.
Well now, that is something.
Indeed it is. I've managed to thermodynamically stabilize the quasi-liquid film forming on the surface of the...
I don't think he understands a
Yes,
single
I've
thing.
heard all that. Now tell it to me in words a man can understand.
Right. Well, in layman's terms, I have created ice that never melts.
See how simple... Did you say ice that never melts? That's mighty impressive and all, but what actual good does that do anyone?
My dear, sweet, simple Eridor, we can use my creation to forge weapons with no need for iron.
Are you saying to make ice swords and
Sounds
ice
useful,
shields?
if it works as you say. But how's the durability?
Silly soldier. Do you take me for a fool? Of course I tested their durability. Worry not. A prototype shall arrive shortly. I bid you try it out for yourself. For better or worse, you're the most experienced soldier I know. And so I'd have you handle it first.
I mean, not a bad idea.
That sounds big and important. I reckon I'll take you up on it.
What news? Surely it's finished by now.
Afraid not. I come bearing unfortunate news from the smithy.
It melted?
It seemed plenty sturdy at first, but shattered the moment he took a hammer to it. He says it has a long way to go before it can be used in place of iron, I'm afraid.
Preposterous! My calculations were impeccable. Surely I have not forsaken my homeland in pursuit of a fool's errand.
That's all a bit dramatic, isn't it? You can't have a breakthrough without breaking a couple of ice blades. You know what'd wash away all that pain? A nice cold glass of spirits.
Ah, yes, more drinking.
Spirits? That's it! That unmelted ice of yours could chill him forever, could it not?
I was about to say, like, there's a lot more uses than weapons.
This invention of yours could still take the world by storm.
And I reckon the army'd have use for it as well. It'd keep our rations from going off. Weapons be damned. You've done very important work.
The fact remains that my calculations were in error.
so forgive me my reluctance to.
Less sulking, more drinking. You succeeded, haven't you? Right then, this'll be my treat, and I won't be turning in till you do.
Very well. Scientific breakthroughs never come easily, I suppose.
There's that.
Perhaps my next experiment shall be seeing how many rounds my everlasting ice can chill. Right then, to the encampment with us. 'Tis time for a drink or three.
Eridor's worried now.
Just promise me I won't have to haul your drunken ass home this time.
You will. We know you will. Let's be real here. Okay, 7 stories left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna start with Benedict, I guess. Just cause. And we'll do Anna last, kind of as usual.
All right, lads and lasses, lay down your arms. Let your bruises remind you of the lessons learned today.
Oh, Eridor's training his soldiers. Makes sense.
Ah, what fortuitous timing. I still owe you for the drinks from the other evening. I wondered if I might treat you tonight.
Apologies, lass, but I've got places to be. Perhaps another time.
He seemed troubled by something. Perhaps I'm overthinking it.
Let us end our day's work here.
It is early, is it not? Is something amiss?
No, nothing at all. Just my attention is required elsewhere for a time.
I'm guessing they're meeting for something. It is Benedict's story.
Elsewhere. Curious.
Gonna be followed, aren't they?
How many have you had?
Not enough. Just one for you, I take it.
Yes.
Went by in a flash. Can you believe it's been 30 years?
The time has escaped us. The memory of that day, however, I doubt ever will.
Something happened there, huh? During the war.
Thrice damned, can't move. Always thought I'd meet my end with a beautiful lass by my side.
You have many days ahead of you yet, Eridor. We will see you returned home.
Don't try to run, you curs!
Leave me be. I'll just slow you down. It was my cursed pride that got us into this. Only I should suffer for it. We don't all need to die today. Run!
Even in the face of death, you refuse to set aside your foolish pride. I followed you into this hell of my own will, and I will see you delivered from it.
You fool!
Charge! Come and die. Yeah!
Did Benedict actually 1v6 that?
That would have been it for us, had Lord Simon not met their charge in time.
Okay, yeah, okay, someone came to save them.
Aye. And the only punishment for my pride were these aches that keep me awake at night.
We hungered for glory all those years ago, without a care for how it would serve us later on.
couple of would-be heroes who couldn't be convinced they weren't invincible.
I guess that's when they came into the service
Here
of
we
Lord
are,
Simon.
drinking to celebrate the end of that war. I do not wish to reminisce upon the past. A toast that I may never again repeat the mistakes of my youth. But before that...
Yeah?
You have served House Wolford well, Eridor. That said, I've a feeling we'll need your sturdy shield even more going forward.
You need me to lead a charge? I'm your man. I'll leave anything fancier than that to you. For House Wolford!
For House Wolford.
Just good friends. Yeah, I assume that is when they first met Lord Simon. And how they came into the service, I guess. Roland, what is on with you? I wish these were a little more spread out rather than all at once.
What are you doing out here? There's hardly a better place to become lost in one's thoughts. Don't you agree?
I suppose. However, if aught weighs on your mind, it may serve you better to turn to a friend.
Then let me ask, do you believe me too immature for my station?
Now this one should
Not at all.
be here.
Quite the opposite, in fact.
But the other nobles loved to gossip of my disinterest in politics and intrigue, and mocked my love of hawking.
You said it yourself. Gossip and sniping, nothing more. Pay no mind to nobles and their petty judgments. The people who matter, your subjects, hold you dearly in their hearts.
Well, not all of them,
Stories
but
abound of their love for you.
is that true though? Oh, that's a merchant.
Go peddle your junk somewhere else.
And why would I do that, my good sir? I see no reason to forego such a bustling avenue simply to please a stranger.
A stranger? You're posted in front of my damn shop. You're stealing my customers from right under my nose.
To be fair, it does look like he is blocking.
I'm not sure your lack of customers could be blamed on me.
He is blocking the door, it looks like.
Bears some responsibility for.
What bickering is this?
None of your business, whelp. Now leave us to our negotiations.
Prince Roland, is that really you?
A prince, you say? Well,
A distinguished gentleman such as yourself must be mortified to have your customers bear witness to this childish bickering.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. My temper got the best of me.
And you, merchant. If you mean to trade in Glenbrook, I trust you have procured the proper licenses and approvals.
I'll take that as a no.
the process takes some days, you see. Pardon, Your Highness.
Then your business shall have to wait some days, it seems. Shall I summon a member of the Kingsguard to explain the law in detail?
No, there'll be no need of that, Highness. I'll just be on my way.
And there he goes.
Thank you, Prince Roland. Come visit any time, and I'll let you have your pick of my wares.
Your place has always been with your people. You could walk down the main avenue and settle disputes with a single word.
Don't tell me you were watching. They were petty arguments, nothing more.
As petty as they might have been, you were happy to do it. What better proof of royalty is there than that?
Not sure if
But it
I'm
wasn't
following
because I
your
was
argument
wise
there,
that I solved their
Serenoa.
problems. It was my name and status that let my words weight. How do you imagine a kingdom with not a single dissatisfied soul would look?
That's a difficult thing to imagine.
Agreed.
Indeed. I suppose the best one can hope for is to do what we can, while we can.
Well, we can start envisioning such a nation. That one day we might build it. Together.
I like the sound of that. No doubt the answers we seek lie ahead, so long as we stay honest with ourselves.
Yeah, I
And so long as we
don't
work
follow
together,
Serenoa's
you
argument
and
there
I,
at all.
Serenoa.
It might be because I'm too tired to really figure out what Serenoa is saying, but that argument was just all over the place. Erador? Erador, Huet, Gila, Frederica,
Made
Anna.
it in time, my lord.
Oh,
Erador, you came.
oh, is that his mom?
Lady Destra. Your
Yep.
mother was loved by one and all, my lord. Honoring her this day is the least we can do.
Oh, is it her
Is
anniversary?
it just you here, my lord?
We are beset on all sides by tasks large and small. I would not impose my familial obligations on the others.
Spoken like a true leader. Me and your mother may not have been family by blood, but duty bound us just as close.
I am sure she would have been overjoyed to see you by my side. I never had a chance to know her. My only memories are from stories others told me. And still, I somehow can feel the warmth of her embrace, hear the loving sound of her voice.
She was smitten, that is true. She held on to you so tightly. I reckon not even the Dawn Spear could have pried you from her.
Well, we have the Dawn Spear now.
Did she?
Lady Destra's smile was brighter than the sun, and near as constant. She treated young Benedict and I like little brothers, though at times we weren't so deserving of her care. Even so, she always had a kind word, and worry enough to spare. There weren't a woman like her in all of Narzelia.
I did not know the bond between you three ran so deep. Benedict never mentioned it.
I expect Benedict to
His
not be the
lips aren't
type
as
of
loose as
person.
mine, especially when it comes to Lady Destra.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Speaking of which, here. Your mother would have loved to get one of these from you.
A snowbell. My father mentioned her fondness for these flowers. Every year when I visited her, without fail, one of these would be placed in front of her grave. Was that you all this time?
Probably Benedict.
Well, not exactly, my lord.
They're quite rare, are they not? I often search for them, but I have yet to see one in bloom. Where did you find it?
Well, I made a journey down south. Benedict insisted. Apologies for my absence, my lord.
There is naught to apologize for. 'Twas a thoughtful gesture, and I thank you for it. Somehow, I can feel Mother smiling down upon us.
More than I deserve, if I'm being honest.
Huh. There's already a snowbell. Who could have...
Benedict?
Should have known. Nothing will stop him from his duty.
What was that?
It was nothing, my lord.
It's definitely Benedict.
Seems we're not the only ones carrying a torch for Lady Destra.
Indeed. We are fortunate to be part of such a close-knit house.
Unless somehow
And that is thanks
Lord
to those who serve
Simon
it.
woke up from his coma or
Trust I'll
just
see you here
slept
again in a
off to
year's
here.
time, Eridor.
Of course, my lord. Snowbells might capture a moment in time, but your mother inspired loyalty for an eternity.
That honestly felt more like Benedict's story than Eridor's. Alright, 3 more stories.
It's become late. We best keep an eye out for bandits.
You have a warrior's intuition. You needn't worry. I won't let us come to harm.
This was Gila's,
It
right?
takes no great intuition to see that this world is falling ever deeper.
Yeah, I
into
think this
chaos.
one's Gila's.
The reasons, however, remain elusive. Will we see our way safely through this darkness? I cannot say.
We have naught but our duty, and mine is to Prince Roland, whatever might become of House Wolford.
I find
Very
your
loyal.
perspective refreshing. Although it may be direct, you walk the path you've chosen with confidence.
And full loyalty.
On the other hand, I often feel that I'm fumbling. I had thought Gustadov to be a man of reason, but now I see that he will not hesitate to employ deceit to achieve his goals. In a manner of speaking, he and I are not so different. I, too, once hoped to have the influence to change the nation.
Izant, I guess.
At least, I told myself so. Really, all I wanted was to be free, and Frederica was simply a means to that end.
Is that still the case,
As
though?
long as I had what I wanted, I had no great concern for what became of her.
Gila,
But this war has caused me to reconsider that. I realize that Frederica herself is worth caring for. She's not the sheltered princess I took her to be. Her wits are a match even for Benedict. She surprised me and shamed me. I was wrong to underestimate her, to define her by her birth and station. She represents my greatest failures as a teacher, but also my greatest success. For she has truly taken my lessons to heart. I see now there is no shame in serving another, and no shame in sacrificing my freedom for something greater. Oh, but perhaps I've shared overmuch. For some reason, I find it easy to talk with you.
Out in the open.
the feeling is mutual. You are not so aloof as I thought.
Hewitt seems to be involved in a lot of these. Hewitt and Gila.
I've just had a thought. When the war is behind us, I may very well open my own school.
That's a thought.
Of course, you would be welcome to join me. I would be master of the classroom, and you could be master of the training yard.
I don't think Hewitt is gonna
Students
leave
the
Prince
art of
Roland.
horsemanship. Our riders would be first class. What should our school be named? You will come and teach with me, won't you?
I don't think she's leaving Prince Roland.
Not half so aloof as I thought.
Hewitt didn't say no, but she didn't say yes either. 3 more. Just 3 more. Eridor. So Eridor and Hewitt.
At it again, eh? You know, even the Dawn Spear set down his weapon on occasion.
Oh, it's not on auto.
We are at war. I cannot hope to end it by being idle.
Spoken like a true member of the Kingsguard. You lot were always too serious for my tastes.
We were not serious enough. Where is the king we were meant to protect now? What will become of his kingdom?
I mean, King Roland's alive. If that's what you're
King
saying.
Regna and Crown Prince Franny are no more. Only Roland and Cordelia remain. When I think of how lonely my charge must feel, I almost feel smothered by the guilt.
If he's lonely, he hides it well. Could be that losing his princely obligations has lifted a weight off his shoulders.
Isn't?
And who are you to speak on his feelings? His father ever doted on Franny. He knew precious few moments of his mother's love before she passed. Even so, he tried his utmost to never show weakness in front of his sister. He was there for her in the worst of times. There was never a place near the throne for him. Truth be told, Sir Maxwell was more of a father to him than anyone. I'd like to think I have been more than his guard. Oftentimes, I felt like his confidant.
Is there gonna be a flashback, I guess? Okay, flashback.
You and Flugy are constant companions.
As I said before, my prince, he is more than my companion. He is the truest friend I could ask for.
A true friend. I must admit, I envy your relationship.
My prince, I did not mean to.
'Tis nothing to apologize for. I simply find the idea of soaring the skies with a true friend to be somewhat romantic.
You could do the same with the proper training. If it pleases you, my prince, I would gladly teach you.
You would? Then I gladly accept. I trust you will go easy on me.
I can promise no such thing. You must become as ferocious as a hawk yourself if you wish to ride one.
So Roland can ride a hawk, or did he fail to be as ferocious?
War broke out soon after that.
Oh,
My
so
promise
he
to teach
didn't.
him is yet unfulfilled.
He didn't learn yet.
So I will train. I will fight. Until the skies are no longer clouded by the fires of war. Only then can I rest. Only then can we fly free. Perhaps then, with the wind in our faces, we can forget our stations, our titles, if only just for one moment.
What was that last part? You'll have to speak up.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Yes, it's back to training for me.
Sounds like someone's in love. Or at least that's what my assumption will be given the situation.
Do you have a moment, Sheila?
I ship it.
Oh, Frederica. Is something the matter?
Well, I invited Serenoa to have dinner with me tonight.
Ah, yes, the dinner.
That's wonderful. Are you cooking for him?
I am. I've been practicing with the book you gave me. I was hoping to finally show him what I've learned.
Then allow me to help. What are you making?
Hot milk.
A warm soup full of meatballs. A hearty, meaty, savory stew to tickle the tongue and sate the stomach. Or so the book describes it.
Meatball
Sounds
soup.
like quite a mouthful, in more ways than one.
The author is rather verbose, yes. Anyhow, I also want to make an appetizer. Might you be able to lend a hand?
Cooking is hardly my specialty, but say no more. I'd love to.
Meatball soup, huh? I mean, done right, meatballs are amazing.
Oh dear.
This is disappointing, to say the least.
almost out of time. Serenoa will be back any minute now.
Excuse me, Lady Frederica. Lord Serenoa has just sent word that he has been held up at a meeting. He says there is a chance he may not even return tonight.
I see. Thank you for letting me know.
It sounds like your dinner may get postponed.
A blessing in disguise. It gives us time to cook this again and do it right this time.
Lord Serenoa may not even return tonight.
But there is a chance he might. And I refuse to disappoint him. Would you help me, Gila?
Of course, Frederica. I shall do my very best to see this through with you.
I cannot thank you enough.
Yes, the learning process of cooking. I'm not a great cook myself. I can cook some things.
The vegetables are done, though they are a far cry from perfect.
The meatballs are ready too. Now all we have to do is stew them.
Frederica, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
It appears we've run out of time.
I was on my way here when something urgent came to my attention. I apologize for returning so late. I know we were supposed to have dinner tonight.
I am just happy you're here. Besides, I am the one who should apologize. I wanted to cook you a meal, but failed terribly on my first attempt, so it isn't yet ready. I'm sorry, Serenoa.
I don't think Serenoa is
Don't
gonna
look
be
so
mad
down,
about that.
Frederica. I was delighted when you asked me to share a meal. Now that I'm back, why don't I help you with the food?
Serenoa.
Oops, sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, looks like it's gonna be a good dinner.
Thank you again for inviting me. I'm overjoyed we could spend this time together.
Have we seen this area before?
I enjoyed cooking with you as well.
The time we spend together is very precious to me. I regret that my duties have been keeping us apart lately. But when I noticed the sky was even more beautiful than ever this night, I hurried home, hoping we could gaze upon its beauty together.
It's strange. When I was in Esfrost, I would look up at the same sky. But it felt so much colder there. The stars seemed as if frozen. They did not twinkle the way they do now that I am with you, Serenoa.
Frederica, promise me that you will always stay by my side. I need you, now more than ever.
Of course, Serenoa. I wish to gaze up at the same sky, sit beneath the same moon, and walk the same path you do.
I mean, the first two, no matter what is gonna happen.
Together, forever and always.
That was actually perfect timing on the screen being dimmer. I don't know if that was the game or if that was my Switch, but that was perfect timing either way. Anyways, Anna's still searching for the truth about her parents. It's gonna be something... It's not gonna be something great, is there?
Under this tree.
This here's the land of the Jax clan. Or
Jax.
used to be more like. That clasp on your chest, that's their sigil, if I'm not mistaken.
It's a memento from my parents.
Can...
Or so I was told.
Oh, that one? The round thing? Oh.
Aye, now that I'm looking for it, I can see the resemblance. Same silvery hair and everything. Villages near here met with a pretty terrible fate. they begged the armies to spare their fields. The only one who listened was one of House Wolfort's bannermen. No one was surprised, big war hero that he was. But by the time we got here, the Jacks had been all but exterminated. He was digging graves for the dead, enemy and all. A hero and a gentleman he was. Names on the tip of my tongue.
Simone?
Benedict.
Oh, Benedict.
Aye, that was it. Do you know the man? I'd like you to pass on my gratitude, if you do.
Thanks for showing me the way.
Your coin's all the thanks I require. If that's all you'll be needing me for, I'll leave you to it.
You make a poor stalker.
Ain't exactly what I'm built for.
Also true.
You fought in the battle here, didn't you?
Benedict swore me to secrecy. But suppose it ain't break an oath if you already know. Oh, but first I ought to tell you. You've the right to the truth. And those ain't my words. They're his. That's why he never tried to stop you from finding out about your parents.
You know of their fate?
Dead, I guess.
We drove the enemy up the cliff top. Cornered him there. The same instant we cut their leader down, a babe cried out in the distance. In the hideout, we found you, all swaddled up. A letter pinned to you with that same clasp on your chest.
Live strong, Anna. Stronger than any. I see now.
Your family died at our hands. If it's vengeance you want, you can take it out on me.
That doesn't sound like the Eredor I know. Do you think so little of me? To assume I would forsake my friend, bloody my hands with revenge. I know the truth at last. That is enough.
Is it, Anna? Or are you forcing it to be?
Don't be a fool. Benedict is the one who raised me. If I ever want for a father, I know where to find him. And when we've won this war, I shall make sure he understands that.
Damn. I was not expecting that to go that direction. Oh, okay. That was something. Definitely something. On a brighter note, okay, we do have some new things. Oh, nice. He expanded. Nice. Okay, okay. Now we can get superior stuff here. Did you also? Yes, you do. You have 3 Medal of Braveries, which I don't need. I only need 1. 1 Medal of Valor, which I will get. Pretty much 1 of each of these. Wow. Okay. That's a lot. So just 4 needed. Let me just do these. Okay, let me figure out how much kudos I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times 13, 360. a bunch of these are in stock. Oh, and these are just like how much I need. So crystals I don't need anymore. Oak I can get for Benedict, but I already have 1 oak. I can get 2 silver. These... definitely getting yours. Definitely yours. Definitely yours. Yours is not really needed yet. Maxwell would be good. Oh, I want 2 of these. Medina, good. Archibald and Groma. Of course these 2 will have the exact same level up needed. Let me just quickly do that. Like, regardless of anything else, I might as well do this.
Never stop learning.
This last one is Remain Calm. Grants immunity. Total immunity to silence, fury, and temptation. Wow. Okay, so immunity to some status effects. Since there's no battles yet, I'm just gonna leave encampment for now. And I'll start training up my... I'll start training again once there's a battle. For now, there's a Roland and a Frederica one. We'll go with Roland first, and then Frederica after.
The coronation ceremony. Certainly there are more important matters to focus on right now.
A coronation is important to assuage the people's fears and restore their faith, besides which it is the royalists' most fervent wish. A kingdom is only truly as strong as people believe it to be, and right now the world believes Glenbrook weak. The ceremony will be a display to the contrary.
Is this truly the remedy our situation calls for? Right now I imagine the people care only for where their next hot meal will come from.
Rest assured, sire, House Wolford will see your subjects shan't go hungry. But trust me when I say nothing will hasten Glenbrook's return to her former glory so much as announcing the return of Regna's rightful heir. To win your subjects' hearts, you need do nothing but ascend to your position upon the throne.
You mean sit my royal backside on a fancy chair?
In a manner of speaking. A king's duty is first and foremost serving as his kingdom's symbol. You needn't trouble yourself with day-to-day governance. We will assume that burden. After all, you have only just been crowned.
There will be no ceremony. The people will tell us what they need, and you will listen to them, Patriot. That is my command.
As you wish, King Roland.
Yeah, I still don't trust him.
How fare things, Suette? Have the relief supplies been given to those who need it?
Well, we had received a sizable shipment of goods from Hyzand, but there are complaints. It seems very few of those goods have made it into the hands of the people.
And why is that?
Patriot.
We aren't certain, though apparently Patriot and the Royalists involve themselves with the distribution.
Damn those Royalists! They cannot be left to their own devices.
Yeah, I don't trust Patriot at all. Alright, let's see what Frederica is doing.
There are more who accepted Esfrost's rule than I imagined.
Glenbrook's history is long. Yet, that is why hierarchy and precedent hold sway. This is a stubborn land, my lady, not given to easy change. Though Archduke Gustadolf, acting in the name of freedom, granted privilege after privilege to the powerful. For people used to Glenbrook's rigid customs, I suppose that sort of change must have been too seductive to resist.
Especially for those royalists, I
Perhaps.
assume.
But his freedom was naught but greed and cruelty.
Lady Frederica, I've been searching everywhere for you.
A Wolfort messenger. Did you run all this way? What's happened?
My lady, I hail from Castle Wolfort, bearing tidings of Lord Simon.
Has he awakened?
He has. He is in high spirits and recovering well. And he is most pleased to hear of the capital's recapture. He bids you visit Castle Wolfort so he can honor you himself.
Oh, I must bring these glad tidings to Serenoa at once. How long it has been since I've seen him smile.
There is one more bit of news I have for you, my lady, but it is not so happy.
Oh?
Is there some sort of trouble in the Wolfort domain?
Bandits are laying waste to the Rosellan village.
More
Our shame,
bandits?
Castle Wolfort does not have enough soldiers to stop this. We would beg Lord Serenoa's wisdom in this matter.
The enemy must be powerful indeed. We cannot leave the Rosellan village defenseless.
Let us inform the others. Messenger, with us.
Yeah, I guess we'll... Is it those two again?
Well, well. Things are about to get interesting.
Oh, a decision-making time. Oh boy. Oh wait, there's a... I assume this is gonna be them talking about how to take advantage of Serenoa.
House Wolfort and Minister Exham's forces have reclaimed the Crown City. And not only that, they have dealt a heavy blow to the Esfrosti forces in killing Thallus and other commanding officers.
We couldn't have hoped for a better outcome.
Oh, to see Gustadolf's face when he hears the news. Now he'll have no choice but to come crawling to us on hands and knees, begging for salt. Though, this could be our chance to crush the duchy once and for all.
Just because they're licking their wounds does not make them easy prey. They still have their iron, after all.
True, and explosives.
Iron. We can get iron. All we need do is make Glenbrook hand over the Grand Norzellian mines to us. A paltry price to pay for our bountiful aid in their restoration of the Crown City.
I mean, that would be...
Grand Norzellian mines. The spark that lit the flame of Esfrost's aggression. But why go through the trouble to seize an iron source when they have all the iron they could ever need? I should have Milo look into the matter.
Minister Idor?
That is true.
Well, regardless, we control the salt. I say we bide our time until Esfrost admits they are defeated. Besides, Glenbrook seeks our aid in their reconstruction efforts, do they not?
Yes. King Roland and Minister Serenoa have both asked for help, and sent reports detailing the extent of the damage to the Crown
So
City.
pull them deeper in debt
Send
before...
forth a veritable bounty. To Minister Serenoa of the Saintly Seven, that is.
Ah, yes. A show of the goddess's grace to the people, and as a wedge to drive between him and the king.
Esfrost, Glenbrook, they will both be ours before long.
Playing the political game. Which, I mean, fits Hyzant, I guess. Alright, let's see what to do here. I guess we either go to Roselle or go to Wolford.
Thank you all for helping to determine the extent of the damage to the capital. This information will be invaluable as we proceed with reconstruction. There is also happy word from Castle Wolfort. My Lord Father is awake. They say he is recovering apace and is already up and walking.
Those are glad tidings indeed.
He says he would like to see us and hear of all that has passed while he was taken ill.
Then what are we waiting for? I'll saddle the horses.
Would that we could depart at once, but the messenger brought another piece of news.
Bandits plague the outskirts of the Rosellan village.
The outskirts of the
Jerome and his
village.
folk are there. They can handle a few mangy thieves, surely.
Not according to the messenger. The bandits are proving a formidable foe.
Which is why they have asked us for aid.
Apologies for my tardiness. It's sudden, I know, but I must ask you a favor.
What is it?
I suspect Patriot and his royalists of filching relief supplies.
We've no proof it's them, but the fact remains. The people in most need of those goods are not receiving them.
The matter warrants investigating at the very least, and I would ask for Wolfort's assistance.
I see. Well, we were just discussing what we ought to do next.
Oh, I actually don't
Allow me
know.
to explain the 3 courses of action before us. 1. Return to Castle Wolfort as my Lord Father requests. 2. Defend the Rosellan village from bandits. Or 3. Remain in the capital to investigate the royalists.
Lord Simon has recovered. What splendid news. If I could only go to him myself and thank him for all House Wolfort has done. But I cannot leave the capital in the throes of a possible scandal. Too many hold the royal family in contempt as it is.
That may be the case, but now that Lord Simon has awoken, someone must make sure he is healthy and apprise him of recent events. I would go to Castle Wolfort, Lord Serenoa, if it pleases you.
My heart breaks for the Rosellan village. Let me go to its defense, even if I must go alone.
I cannot allow that. It's far too dangerous a task for one person.
Well, I would have the Wolfort soldiers with me, of course. Besides, do you recall our first meeting?
Of course I do.
Travis and Trish.
If you hadn't been there, who knows what would have become of me. But I am not as weak now as I was then. I am stronger, enough that I shall bring no dishonor to House Wolfort's name. My lord, have faith in me. Let me do this.
Oh, so it actually... Wait.
Very well.
It seems best that Benedict, Frederica, and I each attend to these pressing matters. Separately.
Indeed, but the rest of us cannot be in 3 places at once.
So
we can only choose one path to take.
the 4 of us will have to make a decision?
Bring the scales of conviction.
Is it just 4 people, or is it gonna be also Frederica, Benedict, and Roland? Yet something has me unsettled, huh? Okay, so Hewitt's with Roland, which makes sense. And Gila's with Frederica, which also makes sense. Honestly, I don't even feel like trying to convince Hewitt and Gila. Like, honestly, if possible... Oh, there's something glittering. Quality fiber. Let me just quickly... Yeah, while I'm exploring, let me just talk. If possible, I'm actually like, if we can split up. Yeah, just have like Hewitt can go with Roland, I'm fine with that. Gila can go with Frederica, that's also perfectly fine. Sorry. Was there something there? No. Oh, there was. It's something up there. I missed it. But yeah, I'm like, in terms of the story, like I'm perfectly fine with that. Oh, can I go out? Oh, I can go out. Yeah, if Hewitt wants to stay with Roland and Gila wants to, what are you doing out here? Oh, so if I go to Wolford, Milo's coming with me. Interesting. Oh, Wolford soldier. Yep. Let the merchants do their thing. Any glitters? Any glitters? Not seeing any. Why can't I move? Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, Travis and Trish again. Yep. Oh. I almost missed her. She's wearing green. Oh, so you're a royalist, huh? Oh wait, something popped. Oh, oh, that's not bad. Was there anything back here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, just, you know, some trust. Yeah, okay. She almost just ruined it for the rest of the royalists. Yeah. Come on, Cyrano, you should have just let her keep talking. Anything here? Anything here? Oh, something glittered. Oh, superior timber. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Doesn't look like... Oh, there we go. Superior stone. That looks like everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. Huh, not much information sources. Interesting. I think I only got one from Milo and then one about Travis and Trish. Okay, we'll head back in then. Nope, no sparkles, no sparkles, okay. Okay, so... yeah, let's just convince Anna and Iridor. Yeah, because I don't think...
Lord Saranoa.
Yeah, she's fine with any of them. Let's... I do want to see what Trish and Travis are up to, but we're gonna go to Wolford, I think. Like, the way Frederica said it makes me feel like she wants to try it on her own. Like, she's not trying to convince us to go with her. Same with Roland. Yeah, let's just go Wolford. That's the only one that has one, so... About my father, about Roland, or about Milo. I feel like as a spy, as a fellow spy, this one makes the most sense.
Certainly.
Okay.
Listen, lad.
Yeah, let's go about that. I feel like it should be that the top one. I mean, he is a man of duty, so the top one makes sense. The bottom one also makes sense though, just to appeal to emotion. I'll just go with the top one. Should be okay. I think.
And further.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try to convince Gila and Hewitt just in case it doesn't work. But honestly, you know, I'm okay with this. Like, lore-wise, just for the lore, I don't want to separate them. Even though I know it, gameplay-wise, it doesn't make a difference, but yeah, I'm just gonna save just in case. Just in case something goes wrong.
It is time to cast our votes. We have 3 options before us. Return to the Wolfort domain, depart to the Rosellan village, or stay in the capital. Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Alright, let's see what happens here.
You have my vote.
Okay. So that's at least gonna be 2-2-2. Alright, Everdor, what do you decide? It's your vote that changes everything.
You won me over.
Okay.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Okay, so it's 3-2-2 to the Wolford domain we go. Is that the Wolford domain one? Okay, it is.
The way forward is decided. We return to the Wolfort domain with Benedict and inform Father that we have reclaimed the capital.
And I feel like we're okay with Gila going with Frederica and Hewitt can stay with Roland. Can I make that decision?
I must return to the Wolfort domain, to my father's side.
Lord Simon will be most pleased to see you, I am certain.
Of course. Fulfill your duty to your father. I shall see to things in the capital.
Yeah, and Roland's okay with
And
that.
I shall attend to the Rosellan village. Please give Lord Simo my best.
Oh, Lord Serenoa, you are returning home? What perfect timing. I was thinking of heading to the Wolfort domain myself. Might I accompany you?
Milo, how'd you sneak into the castle?
Oh,
Let's just say I have my way.
We should definitely not leave her
You might
alone.
find the companionship of such a capable woman a boon on the road.
I know not what her aims are, my lord, but I do know she will be easier to watch by your side.
Indeed. All right, Milo, you may come. But you'll be put to work for the household. Understood?
Of course, my lord.
Then this is farewell for now. King Roland, Frederica, until our reunion in the capital.
Isn't the Rosellan village relatively close to the... Oh wow, they actually left the party? Wait. Does that mean that there's gonna be a battle coming up? Wait, does that mean I cannot not train them anymore at the encampment? Because that would kind of suck, actually. If I can't get them at the encampment anymore, that would actually be not great.
With the capital once more under their control, the members of House Wolffort disperse to the various corners of the domain. Roland, for his part, works to rid the Crown City of his political enemies. Frederica repairs to the Rosellan village. Serenoa, Benedict, and the others, meanwhile, make a triumphant return to Castle Wolffort, where Lord Simone eagerly awaits their arrival.
When our paths part. That sounds like it could be the title for all 3 routes.
Hark! The young rulers have returned.
You're back! You're back! You made it!
Show some respect, lad.
It's fine.
They've
It's fine,
driven
old man.
Esros from our lands and brought the kingdom back from the brink.
Also, Hewitt and Gila should have just gone with them.
Saintly 7.
Dare I say, an achievement greater than Lord Simon ending the Salt Iron War.
I don't think Serenoa likes that comparison.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lord. King?
Not king. We are not king.
You've done nothing wrong. Address me as you please. I thank you one and all for your efforts in seeing us through to victory.
Oh, you are too gracious, my lord.
As is the Hierophant, who saw fit to bless us with a boatload of salt. And all thanks to you, Lord Serenoa.
Oh, so the Hierophant is cozying up
The
to...
Hierophant, you say?
Wow! That's amazing!
Oh, that was that conversation that...
Isn't it just? Bold is the nation that besmirches House Wolffort's honor now.
So the Hierophant is cozying up to... They're cozying up to the citizens.
This lad what made that mask-wearing coward of a prince the king?
All hail House Wolffort.
Ooh, this isn't great.
Mr. Lord!
Serenoa probably isn't too pleased with that, I would assume.
Serenoa is truly a man of the people.
And he's got the might to defend him. He's earned their trust.
And so he may as well be king. I must say I do appreciate a powerful man. Perhaps I should cast my lot in with the future rather than the past.
Thinking about what he
The
said.
prince they refer to is King Roland, no doubt.
Yeah.
Familiarity breeds contempt.
I pray that's all it is. Hyzant's overtures are most bold. They mean to lure us in.
Yep, they're cozying up to the citizens. and making the citizens think that Serenoa should be king rather than the Roland. Let's look at the Hierophant first and then go up to Ace Frost.
Once proud Esfrost has been laid low, and Prince Roland installed as King of Glenbrook.
And House Wolford
Perhaps
supposedly
now
under
they
your
understand
control.
how powerful we are.
There is yet more good news. We have coaxed enough power from the Elfric to power the automaton.
Automaton? A robot?
Have the spoils of war ever been so great?
A question House Wolfort no doubt asks themselves. Are you not troubled by their gains? The people of Glenbrook rally around their newly returned hero as we speak. I fear we have unwittingly created an enemy to rival Esfrost, or worse.
Which is precisely why I have sent Milo to watch their every move.
Yep, so Milo's still reporting
we shall be
back.
informed of any plots against us in due course.
And you are content to trust this, Milo?
What does it matter if I trust her? The goddess shall render final judgment to any and all traitors.
Be they spies, or one of the Saintly Seven.
Indeed. May we never live to witness such a tragedy.
Didn't it already happen with Sorceley End? Like, they say it like it never happened before. Anyways, Svarog, something something, Gustadolf. Oh, is Svarog gonna die here?
Lord Svarog, you've been summoned to the capital with regard to the death knell.
Oh no.
How long do you intend to defy the Archduke's orders?
I've no time for his trifling inquiries, now that Glenbrook has been wrested from our hold. I fear an assault on the duchy is imminent. We must fortify Twins Gate.
Such an order would be mine to give, not yours.
Be gone! I was a fool to think you could protect the duchy's lands.
The Archduke shall render his judgment.
Damn his judgment, and everything it has wrought! Leaving that fool Thalis in charge of Glenbrook brought this upon us.
I shall pass your words on to him, then.
See that you do, messenger boy. And let him know that if he wishes for me to follow his orders, he will speak the truth, and nothing but.
Ooh, okay. So Svarog is making his intentions known now to Gustadolf. Not sure how that's gonna end, but might not end pretty.
How fares my father?
He is most lucid, my lord, though asleep at the moment. I fear the malady has sapped much of his strength.
I see.
Just not all doom and gloom, though. Word of your recent exploits lifted his spirits considerably. He cannot wait to hold a feast and praise you before the entire house.
Unnecessary.
May he forget he said that upon waking.
You should accept the honor with grace, my lord. He is your father, after all.
I would gladly accept, of course. Even hearing secondhand that he takes pride in my efforts threatens to swell my head.
That evening.
The young lord has reclaimed Glenbrook, Lady Destra. He fought as valiantly as Simone or Regna. Would you were here to witness it.
Oh, so, I mean, I guess it makes sense that she also knows the king, the late king.
Forgive me, Benedict.
No, forgive me, Lord Serenoa. I shall take my leave.
Nonsense. You are the reason I stand here today, and I would tell Mother that myself. I bid you stay.
How very gracious of you. I owe much to Lord Simone and Lady Destra. They filled my life with purpose. They left you in my charge. But you have already demonstrated your power for all the realm to see.
Please don't say you're retiring.
You now walk on your own 2 feet.
Please don't say you're retiring. I still
have
need...
no doubt you can lead Norzelia into a glorious new era of peace and prosperity.
I still need your abilities.
Speak frankly, Benedict. What is it you wish to say?
I have done all I can for you, Lord Serenoa.
No, don't leave the party.
I will resign following the evening's festivities. Anna shall take my place if it pleases you.
No, Benedict, don't. I need your abilities.
Unmoored at a time like this?
I know the time is not ideal, but your father is not long for this world. I would repay my debt to him by caring for him in his final days. After that, I shall stand watch over their eternal resting place and regale them with tales of your great deeds.
I see there shall be no swaying you.
No, I need his abilities. I just upgraded you.
My gratitude for you flows like the mighty Norzelia River. Even so, I would ask for a moment more to make up my mind.
Understood, my lord. Then let us return to the castle and prepare for the evening's feast.
Okay, he's not gone yet. I just upgraded you, come on. Ooh, exploration.
This is quite the gathering.
Each and every one of them eager to get to know you better to advance their own ends. Be on your guard.
I shouldn't think that would be necessary. Father has gathered those he trusts most to lend me their aid. For that, I am grateful. Whatever the case, we mustn't keep them waiting.
True. And Milo's here too, of course she is.
I thank you kindly for the invitation, Lord Serenoa. Or shall I address you as Glenbrook's savior?
Unnecessary.
You needn't go that far, no.
Yep.
I disagree. Your accomplishments speak for themselves. Power becomes you. It makes you alluring to people such as myself.
Not sure what you're implying
Pray,
there.
let me accompany you for the evening and beyond.
Not sure what you're implying. I still have a betrothed. I can't speak.
To consider your most gracious offer.
That's a smart move, though. Not saying yes immediately.
It's a thing of beauty when they grow up. Hey, Benedict?
It is, and yet it can leave one feeling strangely bereft.
Aye, well, that's fatherhood for you.
Do I walk around this party? Oh yeah, greeting guests. Ooh, sparkles. Sparkles. How about this side? Oh, yep, there is. Panacea Pout. What did you just say? Oh, are you probably talking about being king? Merchants. Can I leave? No, I can't leave, huh? Hello, Anna. Oh, that's it? Alright. Byzantian merchant. Gila, do you have to say anything? Nothing about Frederica? Oh. Who's that? Let me just talk to... Yeah, trade and commerce is a big one. Hewitt? Oh wait, is that Patriarch up there? Aren't you supposed to be helping Prince Roland? Yeah, please let me know if there's any shortage of supplies. Anything up here? Nope. How about the other side? Why do you say nothing? Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, I think that's everything. I'm not seeing any other sparkles. Did I talk to everyone? Alright, we'll conclude exploration here then. And wait for Lord Simone to show up.
Lord Simone lives!
Is that him?
Haven't seen him in ages. He looks well. Thank the stars.
Let me take your hand.
I can manage on my own, my boy. I've not felt this good in some time. But I shall want you by my side the rest of the evening, that I may hear of your exploits in full.
It's not a bad idea.
Nothing would make me happier, Father.
I thank you all for gathering to celebrate with me House Wolfort's victories. Against all odds, my son and his stalwart allies have reclaimed the Kingdom of Glenbrook. I felt a great weight lifted from my shoulders as I watched him grow into a worthy heir. I dare say I've never been so proud. permit me the indulgence of offering a toast to my son, my pride and...
Anna!
Huh?
What?
Father!
Assassins.
Uh-oh. Oh, is there a battle coming up? Oh, there is. Kind of a cliffhanger, but I think I have to end this here. I don't think I'm ready to fight them at the moment. Can I fight them at the moment? I doubt it. I think I'll survive, but without Frederica, I'm gonna need to redo my strategy a little bit. And I do want to train up. So yeah, I think we'll end it here for today on a cliffhanger. And yeah, I guess Medina is in between them. You know, Archibald and Groma can't see each other. Medina's in between them. But yeah, we'll end this for today. I'm gonna spend some time training and upgrading all this stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly... okay. So yeah, I'll see you guys next stream. Just gonna end this here for today. Let me just save. Alright, see you guys next stream.